Hey, Cancer. I just pulled cards for you, and honestly, I need to sit down because what came through is absolutely incredible. I am getting goosebumps right now just looking at these cards spread out in front of me. The universe is literally screaming at you that something massive is about to shift in both your money and love life, and you are so much closer to huge success than you even realize. So I shuffled the deck asking specifically about your financial future and romantic path, and the energy that came through was just overwhelming. I had to shuffle 3 times because the cards were practically jumping out of my hands. That is always a sign that Spirit has something urgent to tell you. I am going to walk you through exactly what I saw because this reading is one of those rare ones where everything just clicks into place and makes perfect sense. The first card that came out is the Six of Cups, and I actually gasped when I saw it. This card is all about nostalgia and past connections, but here is what is fascinating about it, appearing in your reading right now. Someone from your past is going to play a crucial role in your upcoming success. Now, this could be an old friend, a former colleague, maybe even someone you went to school with years ago. The Six of Cups is telling me that this person holds a key to unlocking something you have been working towards. What I find really interesting is that this is not just about random coincidence. This is about divine timing. You know how sometimes you randomly think about someone you have not talked to in years, and then suddenly they reach out? That is the energy I am picking up here. There is someone who is going to resurface in your life very soon, and they are bringing either an opportunity, a connection, or information that you need right now. There is something really beautiful about this card appearing first in your reading because it sets the tone for everything else. The Six of Cups reminds us that our past is not something to run from or be ashamed of. Every experience, every relationship, every mistake and triumph has shaped who you are today. And who you are today is exactly who you need to be to receive what is coming next. I want to spend a moment talking about the specific imagery of the Six of Cups because it matters. In traditional tarot decks, you see 2 children exchanging cups filled with flowers. One child is giving to the other. This exchange is innocent, pure, without agenda or manipulation. It is just simple kindness and connection. This tells me that the relationships and opportunities coming your way are going to have this quality of simplicity and authenticity. You do not have to strategize or manipulate or play games. Things are going to unfold naturally. For many of you, I feel like you have been burned by people who had hidden agendas, who pretended to be something they were not, who used you for what you could give them. The Six of Cups is washing all of that away. The people entering your life now, especially this person from your past, they are coming with pure intentions. They genuinely care about you and want good things for you. In terms of love, the Six of Cups is suggesting that you might need to heal something from your past before you can fully step into the love you deserve. This does not necessarily mean you are going back to an ex, although for some of you that might be the case. But more likely, it is about releasing old patterns or beliefs about love that you picked up from previous relationships. Maybe you have been carrying around some trust issues, or you have been protecting your heart because someone hurt you before. The universe is saying it is time to let that go. Here is something I want you to really understand, Cancer. You are one of the most loving, nurturing, caring signs of the zodiac. But that also means you feel pain more deeply than most when someone betrays your trust or takes your love for granted. And I know that some of you have built walls around your heart because you just cannot handle being hurt like that again. But those walls that were meant to protect you are now keeping out the very love you have been praying for. The Six of Cups is asking you to be brave enough to lower those walls. I know that is terrifying. I know you are afraid that if you open your heart again, you will just get hurt again. But here is what Spirit wants you to know. You are not the same person you were when those past hurts happened. You have grown. You have learned. You have developed better boundaries and stronger intuition. You are not going to repeat the same mistakes because you are wiser now. The love that is coming to you is not like what you had before. This is going to be someone who sees your value, who treats your heart with care, who shows up consistently and does not play games. The Six of Cups is promising you that genuine, authentic, sweet love is possible. The kind of love where you can just be yourself without pretending or performing. The kind of love that feels like coming home. From a financial perspective, this card is fascinating because it suggests that something you learned or experienced in the past is about to become valuable again. Maybe you have a skill you have not used in a while. Or perhaps there is a hobby or interest from your younger years that could actually turn into a source of income. I am getting the sense that you should not dismiss things just because they seem old-fashioned or outdated. Sometimes the best opportunities come from going back to basics. I am specifically picking up that some of you have talents or interests that you have been told are not practical or profitable. Maybe you love art, music, writing, working with children, helping people, creating beautiful things with your hands. And maybe people in your life have discouraged you from pursuing these things because they do not seem like viable career paths. But the Six of Cups is saying that what you loved as a child, what made you light up with joy before the world told you to be practical, that is actually your golden ticket. There is a massive shift happening right now where people value authenticity and passion over corporate polish and soulless efficiency. People want to buy from real people who genuinely care about what they are creating. They want to support businesses and creators who have heart. And Cancer, you have so much heart. If you can tap into that childlike passion and enthusiasm for the things you love, you are going to attract abundance in ways that shock you. The energy around this card is really gentle and sweet, but also deeply healing. It is like the universe is wrapping you in a warm blanket and saying that everything you experienced before was preparing you for what is coming next. Nothing was wasted. Every lesson had a purpose. I feel like some of you might even reconnect with your inner child through this process. Maybe you will start doing something creative that you loved as a kid, or you will approach life with more playfulness and joy. There is also a message here about forgiveness. Not necessarily forgiving others, though that might be part of it, but forgiving yourself. The Six of Cups appears when we need to stop being so hard on ourselves about the past. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Everyone does. So if you are carrying guilt or regret or shame about past choices, it is time to release that. You cannot move forward while you are chained to the past. Forgive yourself. Thank the younger version of you for doing their best. And step into this new chapter with a light heart. Now, the second card that showed up is the Page of Cups, and this is where things get really exciting for your love life. The Page of Cups is literally the messenger of emotions and new romantic beginnings. This is someone young at heart, creative, sensitive, and deeply intuitive. This could be describing a person who is about to enter your life, or it could be describing the energy you are about to embody yourself. What I love about this card is that it represents that butterflies in your stomach kind of feeling. You know when you first start to develop feelings for someone, and everything feels fresh and exciting and full of possibility? That is the vibe here. For those of you who have been single for a while, this is a really beautiful indication that someone is going to capture your attention soon. This person might be artistic or work in a creative field. They could be a musician, a writer, a designer, someone who expresses themselves through art. But here is something important the Page of Cups wants you to know. This person or this new romantic energy is going to require you to be vulnerable. Pages are all about new beginnings and learning experiences, so this might be taking you out of your comfort zone. If you have been playing it safe in love, keeping your walls up, being cautious about who you let in, the universe is asking you to take a chance. I know that can be scary, especially if you have been hurt before, but the potential here is really beautiful. From an emotional development standpoint, the Page of Cups is encouraging you to reconnect with your feelings. Cancer, you are already one of the most emotional and intuitive signs, but sometimes even you can shut down emotionally when you have been disappointed too many times. This card is saying that it is safe to feel again. It is safe to hope again. It is safe to dream about love again. I am also picking up that this could involve some kind of romantic message or declaration. The page is a messenger after all. So you might receive a heartfelt text, a love letter, or someone might finally tell you how they really feel. For some of you, you might be the one doing the expressing. Maybe you have been holding back from telling someone how you feel because you are afraid of rejection. The Page of Cups is giving you courage to speak your truth. In terms of timing, pages usually indicate something happening fairly quickly, within a few weeks to a couple of months. So if you have been wondering when love is going to show up for you, I would say pay attention to what unfolds over the next several weeks. Keep your heart open, say yes to invitations, put yourself out there a little bit more than usual. The third card is the High Priestess, and this is absolutely fascinating because this is one of the most powerful spiritual cards in the entire deck. The High Priestess is all about intuition, inner wisdom, and hidden knowledge. She sits between two pillars representing the conscious and subconscious mind, and she has access to mysteries that most people cannot see. What this tells me is that you are entering a phase of deep spiritual awakening and heightened intuition. You are going to just know things without being able to explain how you know them. Your dreams might become more vivid and meaningful. You might start picking up on other people's energy more easily. This is a time to really trust your gut instincts because they are going to be incredibly accurate. In terms of love, the High Priestess is telling me that not everything is as it seems on the surface. If you are dating someone or interested in someone, pay attention to what is not being said. Look at their actions more than their words. The High Priestess sees through illusions, and she is giving you that same ability right now. Some of you might discover a secret or learn information that changes your perspective on a situation. This is not necessarily negative, but it is about seeing the full truth. For those in relationships, the High Priestess suggests there might be something your partner has not told you yet. Again, this is not automatically a red flag. It could be that they are planning a surprise, they are dealing with something privately, or they are waiting for the right moment to share something important with you. The key is to trust your intuition about whether this hidden information is benign or something you need to address. From a financial angle, the High Priestess is incredibly promising because she represents hidden resources and secret knowledge. This could mean you are going to discover a way to make money that other people do not know about yet. Maybe you will learn about an investment opportunity before it becomes mainstream, or perhaps you will develop expertise in something that becomes highly valuable. I am getting the sense that research and study are going to be important for you financially. The more you learn and educate yourself, the more opportunities will reveal themselves. The High Priestess is also connected to the moon and cycles, so there might be an element of right timing involved. You might need to wait for certain things to align before making big moves. This is not about being passive, but rather about being strategic. Sometimes the most powerful action is patient observation. Watch, listen, gather information, and when the moment is right, you will know exactly what to do. I feel like some of you are being called to develop your intuitive or healing abilities more seriously. Maybe you have always been interested in tarot, astrology, energy work, or counseling, and you have been treating it as just a hobby. The High Priestess is saying this could actually become a source of income for you if you are willing to step into that role more fully. People are naturally drawn to your wisdom and empathy, Cancer. That has value. Card number 4 is the Queen of Pentacles, and honestly, when this card showed up, I got so excited because this is the ultimate card of financial abundance and material security. The Queen of Pentacles is successful, grounded, practical, and she knows how to manage resources brilliantly. She has created a beautiful, comfortable life for herself through smart decisions and hard work. This card is basically confirming that you are on your way to achieving serious financial stability and success. The Queen of Pentacles does not just have money, she has wealth that lasts. She invests wisely, she builds assets, she creates systems that generate income even when she is not actively working. This is the energy you are stepping into. What I love about this queen is that she achieves success without sacrificing her values or her personal life. She is not a workaholic who neglects everything else for money. She creates balance. She enjoys the fruits of her labor. She surrounds herself with beauty and comfort. For you, Cancer, this is so important because you are someone who needs to feel emotionally fulfilled and connected to your home and loved ones. The Queen of Pentacles shows that you can have both financial success and a rich personal life. If you have been working on a business idea, a side project, or trying to increase your income, this card is a very strong yes from the universe. Whatever you have been planting is going to grow. The Queen of Pentacles is the harvest card. She represents the payoff after consistent effort. So if you have been feeling frustrated because results are not showing up as fast as you want, keep going. The breakthrough is coming. For some of you, this card might be describing an actual person who is going to help you financially. This could be a mentor, a business partner, an investor, or even a romantic partner who is financially stable and generous. The Queen of Pentacles energy is very nurturing and supportive, so this person genuinely wants to see you succeed. They are not trying to control you or hold power over you through money. They simply have resources and they are willing to share them. In relationships, the Queen of Pentacles suggests that you are attracting or about to attract someone who is financially responsible and stable. If you have been dating people who are financially irresponsible or who expect you to carry them financially, that pattern is ending. You are moving into an energy where you attract partners who match you in terms of ambition and financial maturity. This is also about you valuing yourself enough to require that stability from a partner. I am also getting that home and real estate are going to be important themes for you. Maybe you are going to buy property, renovate your space, or create a home-based business. The Queen of Pentacles is very connected to the physical home environment. She believes that where you live should be a sanctuary. So investing in making your space beautiful and functional is actually going to support your success in other areas. The fifth card is Death, and I know that card can sound scary, but please hear me out, because this is actually one of the most powerful and positive cards for transformation. Death in tarot is never about physical death. It is about endings that make room for new beginnings. It is about shedding old skin, so you can grow into who you are meant to become. What the Death card is telling me is that a major chapter of your life is coming to a close, and while that might feel uncomfortable or even sad, it is absolutely necessary for your evolution. You cannot carry old baggage into your new level of success. You cannot hold on to relationships, jobs, beliefs, or patterns that no longer serve you and expect to reach your full potential. For some of you, this ending might be really obvious. Maybe you are leaving a job, ending a relationship, moving to a new city, or completing a big project. But for others, this transformation might be more internal. Maybe you are finally letting go of limiting beliefs about what you are capable of. Maybe you are releasing the need to please everyone or to play small so others feel comfortable. Maybe you are shedding an identity that was never really yours to begin with. The Death card is ruled by Scorpio, which is a water sign like you, Cancer. So this transformation is going to be deeply emotional, but also deeply necessary. Scorpio energy is about going into the darkness, facing what scares you, and emerging completely transformed. This is not a surface-level change. This is you becoming a fundamentally different person in the best possible way. In terms of love, the Death card can indicate the end of a relationship, or it can indicate the end of an old way of relating. Maybe you have always been the one who gives more, who accommodates, who sacrifices your needs for your partner. That version of you in relationships is dying. You are becoming someone who knows their worth and requires reciprocity. This might mean some relationships cannot survive your transformation, and that is okay. The right people will rise to meet you at your new level. For those who are single, the Death card is saying that your old approach to dating and love is over. Maybe you have been attracting the same type of person over and over. Maybe you have been settling for breadcrumbs. Maybe you have been too afraid to be vulnerable. That pattern is ending. You are stepping into a completely new relationship with love itself. Financially, the Death card often appears before major career changes or business pivots. Something about how you make money is about to transform completely. This could be a career change, starting your own business, or finding a new income stream that makes your previous job obsolete. Trust this process even if it feels scary. The Death card always leads to rebirth and renewal. The sixth card is the Empress, and this is just beautiful because the Empress is the ultimate symbol of abundance, creativity, and manifestation. She is literally the mother of the tarot, the one who brings ideas into physical form. After the death and transformation of the previous card, the Empress shows the rebirth and the incredible fertility of what you are creating. The Empress is telling me that you are entering your most creative and abundant phase. Everything you touch right now has the potential to grow and flourish. This is a time when manifestation happens quickly because you are aligned with the natural flow of abundance. The universe is ready to support your vision and bring your dreams into reality. In terms of love, the Empress is one of the best cards you can get. She represents divine feminine energy, sensuality, beauty, and magnetic attraction. If you are single, you are about to become incredibly magnetic to romantic partners. There is something about your energy right now that is just glowing and radiant, and people are going to notice. You might find that multiple people are suddenly interested in you, and you actually get to choose who you want to explore something with. For those in relationships, the Empress brings a renewed sense of passion, romance, and connection. This could be a time of falling in love all over again with your partner. The routine and predictability that might have crept in is going to be replaced with spontaneity and excitement. The Empress also rules pregnancy and fertility, so for those who are trying to conceive or thinking about having children, this is a very positive sign. What I find really powerful about the Empress appearing after the Death card is that it shows you the reward for your transformation. Yes, you had to let go of things that were not serving you. Yes, you had to go through an uncomfortable period of change. But look at what is waiting for you on the other side. Absolute abundance, creative fulfillment, love that feels natural and easy, financial prosperity. The Empress is also telling you to connect more with nature and your physical body, spend time outdoors, eat nourishing food, move your body in ways that feel good, prioritize rest and self-care. When you take care of yourself this way, you actually increase your ability to attract and manifest what you want. The Empress understands that abundance flows through a vessel that is healthy and well-maintained. From a money perspective, the Empress is incredibly promising. She represents multiple streams of income, creative projects that generate revenue, and the ability to turn your talents into profit. If you have been wanting to monetize something you are passionate about, this is your green light. The Empress gives her blessing to your creative endeavors and assures you that the resources will be there to support your vision. Card number 7 is the King of Wands, and this card is bringing so much powerful, confident, entrepreneurial energy into your reading. The King of Wands is a natural-born leader, someone who has a vision and the courage to make it happen. He is charismatic, inspiring, and he is not afraid to take bold action towards his goals. This card is telling me that you are stepping into your power in a major way. The King of Wands is someone who commands respect, not through force, but through natural authority and competence. People look to him for leadership because he has proven himself capable and trustworthy. This is the energy you are embodying right now. If you have been playing small, doubting yourself, or waiting for permission to pursue your big goals, that ends now. The King of Wands does not ask for permission. He knows what he wants and he goes after it with unwavering confidence. This does not mean being reckless or arrogant. It means being firmly rooted in your own abilities and vision, while remaining open to guidance and collaboration. In terms of career and money, the King of Wands is a phenomenal card. He represents entrepreneurial success, leadership positions, and the ability to turn passion into profit. If you have been thinking about starting your own business, this card is a resounding yes. You have what it takes to build something successful. If you are already self-employed, this indicates a period of significant growth and expansion. The King of Wands is also very much about taking calculated risks. He is not reckless, but he is not overly cautious either. He gathers information, trusts his instincts, and then acts decisively. This is the approach you need to take with opportunities that come your way. Do not overthink things to the point of paralysis. Trust yourself enough to take the leap. In love, the King of Wands can represent a passionate, confident partner entering your life, or it can represent you embodying these qualities yourself in relationships. If you have been too passive or accommodating in love, the King of Wands is asking you to step into your power. Know what you want, communicate clearly, and do not settle for less than you deserve. This king is also very sexual and passionate, so there is definitely an element of physical chemistry and attraction here. If you are in a relationship, you might experience a rekindling of passion. If you are single, when you meet someone new, there is going to be undeniable chemistry. The King of Wands does not do lukewarm connections. Everything is intense and alive with him. What I am really picking up is that you are at a point where you need to trust your vision, even if other people do not understand it yet. The King of Wands often sees possibilities that others miss. He is ahead of his time. So, if you have ideas or goals that people around you think are unrealistic or too ambitious, do not let that discourage you. You are tapped into something they cannot see yet. Stay focused on your vision and let your results speak for themselves. The 8th card is the King of Pentacles, and having both kings appear in your reading is incredibly powerful. If the King of Wands is about vision and passion, the King of Pentacles is about turning that vision into tangible, lasting wealth. This king is the master of the material world. He has built an empire through strategy, discipline, and smart resource management. The King of Pentacles is telling me that you are not just going to have a flash of success. You are building something sustainable and long-term. This is wealth that accumulates over time, investments that appreciate, systems that generate passive income. The King of Pentacles plays the long game, and he always wins. What is fascinating about having both the Queen and King of Pentacles in your reading is that it suggests a complete mastery over your financial realm. You are developing both the nurturing, creative approach of the Queen and the strategic, business-minded approach of the King. This combination makes you incredibly powerful financially. If you are in business or thinking about business, The King of Pentacles indicates serious success and profitability. He is the CEO, the investor, the person who turns companies into multi-million-dollar enterprises. So whatever you are building, think bigger. The King of Pentacles never thinks small. He always aims for excellence and lasting impact. In relationships, the King of Pentacles can represent a partner who is financially successful, stable, and generous. This is someone who can provide security and who takes pride in being able to take care of their loved ones. If you have been attracting people who cannot get their life together financially, that pattern is over. You are now attracting mature, successful, responsible partners. This king is also very sensual and enjoys the finer things in life. He works hard, but he also knows how to enjoy his success. Good food, nice clothes, comfortable surroundings, experiences that enrich life, these are important to him. So for you, this is permission to enjoy your success without guilt. You do not have to keep sacrificing and struggling. You are allowed to live well. The King of Pentacles is also known for being generous and philanthropic. Once he has achieved his own security, he enjoys helping others succeed as well. I feel like as you reach your financial goals, you are going to become someone who mentors others, who invests in other people's dreams, who gives back to your community. This is part of your legacy. The ninth card is the Ace of Wands, and this is pure, raw, creative potential. Aces are the beginning of a new cycle, and wands represent passion, creativity, and inspired action. The Ace of Wands is that spark of inspiration, that brilliant idea, that moment when you feel called to create something new. This card is telling me that you are about to receive a download of inspiration, or an opportunity is going to present itself that gets you genuinely excited. The Ace of Wands is all about new beginnings in the realm of passion and purpose. This could be a new business idea, a creative project, a career opportunity, or even a passionate new relationship. What I love about the Ace of Wands is that it represents pure potential. Nothing is established yet, everything is still possible. You are at the very beginning of something that could grow into something magnificent. The key is to act on this inspiration when it comes. Aces are about seizing the moment and taking that first step. In terms of timing, aces usually indicate that something is beginning right now or very soon. So pay attention to ideas that pop into your head, opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere, or people who reach out to you unexpectedly. The universe is sending you a gift. Make sure you recognize it and grab it. For your career and finances, the Ace of Wands is incredibly positive. This represents a fresh start, a new venture, or a new direction that is aligned with your true passion. If you have been feeling stuck or uninspired in your work, that is about to change dramatically. You are about to find or create work that actually excites you and gets you out of bed in the morning. In love, the Ace of Wands is one of the most exciting cards. It represents the spark of new attraction, the beginning of a passionate romance, or the rekindling of passion in an existing relationship. There is a quality of intensity and chemistry with this card. When you feel it, you will know. This is not a slow burn. This is fireworks. The Ace of Wands is also asking you to be brave and take initiative. Do not wait for everything to be perfect or for all your doubts to disappear. When you feel that spark of inspiration or attraction, act on it. Say yes to the adventure. Take the leap. Start the project. Ask the person out. The Ace of Wands rewards bold action. I am also picking up that this new beginning is going to feel very aligned with your authentic self. Maybe in the past, you have pursued things because they seemed like good ideas or because other people encouraged you to. This is different. This is coming from your core, from your true desires and passions. That is why it is going to be successful. When you are aligned with your authentic self, the universe conspires to help you. The final card is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is absolutely perfect as the last card in your reading. The Wheel of Fortune represents cycles, destiny, luck, and major turning points. This card is telling me that you are at a pivotal moment where your entire life is about to shift in a positive direction. The Wheel of Fortune is one of those cards that indicates things are happening on a cosmic level, beyond what you can control or orchestrate through effort alone. This is about divine timing, fate, destiny, the universe arranging circumstances in your favor. Things that seemed impossible are suddenly going to become possible. Doors that were closed are going to swing wide open. What I find really powerful is that the Wheel of Fortune suggests that all the challenges, delays, and obstacles you have faced were actually positioning you for this moment. Every disappointment had a purpose. Every closed door was redirecting you towards something better, and now the wheel is turning in your favor. In terms of timing, the Wheel of Fortune suggests that things are going to start moving very quickly. If you have been in a period of stagnation or slow progress, that is about to change dramatically. You might feel like suddenly everything is happening at once. Opportunities, connections, breakthroughs, they are all going to come in rapid succession. Be ready to act fast. The Wheel of Fortune is also connected to karma, and what you have put out into the universe is coming back to you multiplied. All the good you have done, the effort you have invested, the kindness you have shown, it is all about to come back to you in beautiful ways. This is your karmic reward. For your finances, the Wheel of Fortune is extremely positive. This can indicate unexpected money, winning, beneficial contracts, or opportunities that significantly improve your financial situation. Lady Luck is on your side. This is a good time to take calculated risks, because fortune favors you right now. In love, the Wheel of Fortune suggests a fated meeting or a relationship that feels like destiny. For those who are single, you might meet someone in an unexpected way or in an unexpected place. There will be a sense of recognition, like you were meant to find each other. For those in relationships, this could indicate a major positive turning point, perhaps an engagement, moving in together, or deciding to start a family. The Wheel of Fortune is also reminding you to stay positive and maintain faith, even when you cannot see how things are going to work out. The wheel is turning in your favor, but you have to trust the process. Some of the best things that are coming to you are going to arrive in ways you could never have predicted or planned. Okay, Cancer, let me just take a breath and really let all of this sink in, because the overall message of this reading is absolutely incredible. You pulled the Six of Cups, Page of Cups, the High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, Death, the Empress, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Wheel of Fortune. The universe is orchestrating something major in your life right now. Everything is coming together for you in both love and money. You are going through a powerful transformation that is shedding everything that no longer serves you and positioning you for massive success and abundance. In love, you are either meeting someone new who is going to sweep you off your feet, or you are rekindling deep passion with someone already in your life. The energy is magnetic, chemistry-filled, and destined. Your heart is opening again after maybe being closed for a while. You are ready to receive love at a deeper level than ever before. Financially, you are stepping into a period of serious abundance and success. Multiple cards in your reading point to wealth, prosperity, and the ability to create lasting financial security. Your creativity and passion are about to become very profitable. You are becoming both the visionary and the strategist, which is an unstoppable combination. What really stands out to me is the theme of divine timing and destiny running through this reading. With the High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, and all these powerful court cards, it is clear that you are being guided and supported by forces beyond your control. You are in the flow. You are aligned, and massive blessings are about to pour into your life. My advice to you based on this reading is to stay open, trust your intuition, and be ready to act when opportunities present themselves. This is not a time to play small or doubt yourself. This is your moment to shine, to step into your power, and to claim everything you have been working towards. Pay attention to people from your past who resurface, new people who enter your life, and ideas that inspire you. These are all messengers, bringing you closer to your destiny. Trust the process even when things feel uncertain. The wheel is turning in your favor, and amazing things are unfolding for you right now. I genuinely got chills multiple times during this reading. The energy was that powerful. You are so close to huge success in both money and love. Everything you have been hoping for, dreaming about, working towards, it is all coming together. Trust that, believe in yourself, and get ready because your life is about to change in the most beautiful ways. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today, Cancer. I hope this resonated and gave you clarity and excitement about what is coming. The cards never lie, and they are showing me that you have so much to look forward to.